Hello, everyone. This news: Germany rejects Femi. Uh, People's Gazette have this exclusive. It says Germany rejects Tinubu's appointment of Femi Fani-Kayode as ambassador over rabid ethnic religious laws. I don't think anybody is stranger to Femi Fani-Kayode. To see this in a country where things actually work, you will think twice before appointing such a person to go and be an ambassador for you, because an ambassador is supposed to reflect. It's like your messenger, your mirror to the world, the mirror that the world looks into and sees you as a nation. And it's and the kind of people that was chosen the last time, it looked more like a crime list or a mob list than it is of ambassadors that are supposed to be the shining example of a country. The German government, it said, rejected Mr. Femi Kayode's nomination due to his erratic behavior and divisive, ethnocentric, and tribalistic comments. Germany has rejected Femi Fani-Kayode's ambassadorial posting over rabid ethnic religious laws, People's Gazette can exclusively report. Mr. Bola Tinubu on March 6 approved the posting of the former minister to a Central European country as an ambassador designate. However, the Gazette exclusively learned on Sunday that the German government rejected Mr. Fani Kayode's posting to the country on March 13, 2026, not even recently. The German government said it rejected Mr. Fani Kayode's nomination due to his erratic behavior, controversial past statements, particularly his divisive, ethnocentric, tribalistic, and religious fundamentalist comments in Nigeria, which the European country said was destabilizing. Mr. Fani Kayode's rejection by Germany, some days after the former minister insulted the United Kingdom's High Commissioner to Nigeria, Richard Montgomery, during an argument at a Ramadan dinner hosted by Senator Bashir Lado, the president's special advisor on Senate matters, at his Abuja home. Wow, I missed that. I didn't even see that. Although I've not really been following the news as I usually would. So he went and he was insulting the. What led to that? This is someone who is supposed to be an ambassador. The rejected ambassador designate could not be reached immediately for a comment on Sunday. Meanwhile, a senior administration official told the Gazette that he might be redeployed to South Africa as an ambassador. Mr. Fani Kayode, one of the prominent political figures Mr. Tinubu appointed as ambassador, is infamous for his unsavory utterances and controversial, sometimes divisive writings on social media and in newspapers. In August 2020, what's that all about? In August 2020, Mr. Fani Kayode verbally insulted a journalist after the reporter questioned the funding of his tour of states across the country at the time. Yeah, I mean, who is bankrolling you? Hey, that became a question that simple. I'm bankrolling myself. Even if you want to be sarcastic, oh, so yeah, someone is bankrolling you, are bankrolling me. It became a major meltdown shoulder. During the press conference in Calabar Cross River, Mr. Eyo asked the politician, who is bankrolling you? Irate Mr. Fani Kayode responded by calling the journalist stupid and his question insulting. Following public backlash, Mr. Fani Kayode later apologized for his remarks. Again, Mr. Fani Kayode came under public scrutiny over a child custody dispute with his estranged wife, Precious Chikwendu. The former minister had also been charged by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission with fraud, money laundering, and forgery over an 18-year period. However, between 2024 and 2025, the court dismissed the EFCC cases which included alleged fraudulent receipt of 4.9 billion naira, laundering 200 million and later 8 billion, and forging of medical reports on the grounds that the prosecution team failed to link Mr. Fani-Kayode to the alleged offences. Quite interesting, right? Anyway, uh, really quite interesting. I saw somewhere, and I think I will try and add that video to the end of this one. I saw somewhere where someone, I think it's an interview that Solomon Dalong did, and in that interview, he was trying to show that he was explaining that all of these ambassadors, literally like what has happened to Fani Kayode, Femi Fani-Kayode, what had happened to him and the others. Because he had said they're going to be messed up, that they brought them in, they will start rejecting them. That's exactly what happened. They started their rejection. And it's not the only one. Across board, you're seeing a lot of rejection. You're seeing countries where they are saying, it's almost, this person's illegitimate administration is almost over. Why are you bringing in ambassadors? Why couldn't you have, you know, appointed ambassadors all these years? You're coming towards the tail end of your tenure, and then you're not sending, people in. And then when another government comes, then they will now be removing those ones. Doesn't make sense, right? And that's just it. But with all of these things, even like in places like Germany, they're very tough on certain things. Religious intolerance and a lot of intolerance are not things that allowed to happen there. These are people that have been to war. They've seen the effect of war. And of course they will not want to see themselves, found wanting in any way whatsoever. But hey, it is what it is. And even I think the likes of Reno Omokra and some other people, they are also being saying that they have not been accepted by their country. We'll continue to watch the progress as things go on, but it's just a matter of shame that you actually feel ashamed on behalf of Nigeria. At the end of the day, there's nothing that you can do about it. You do your bit, it's left for others to also do their bit for us to have a collective that works for everyone. At this moment, I'm just going to say to you, thank you so much for watching.